Hi everybody, someone very rightly pointed out in the comments to one of my older videos that I haven't done an update to my XML code snippets that will give you fully working vehicles with loot in the back since the Humvee got added in 1.19. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do that. Basically, if you look in the description below this video, you'll see a link to my GitHub which has a readme that has the XML snippet. But if you're not quite sure, let me just show you a little bit more. So here's a Humvee that spawned in. As you can see, it spawns in with all the wheels on and all the bits, and then if we look in the boot, you can see it's got a load of goodies, and this happens for all of the vehicles. So the trucks will spawn in with different stuff, the different types of cars will all spawn in with different things as well. Some of them will have guns in, some will have hunting equipment, some of them will have, anyway, all sorts of fun stuff to have on your server. And it just means it's easier for people to get the vehicles running because they'll come with fuel in the boot. So what you can do is you then take the fuel and then you would fuel the vehicle up to get it working, and then if necessary on a car that has a radiator as well, take that fuel can, take that jerry can to the nearest water source, fill up, and then fill the vehicle up with water, and you will be ready to go. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, what you need to do is you need to go over to my GitHub repository. Again, the link will be in the description below the video. And what you can do is, if you click on the code button, you can download the zip if you want, or you can just read through the readme file, because this is just replacing a little bit of code in the CFG spawnable types. Now remember, this is just for 1.19. If they add more vehicles in, I'll have to do an updated one. So what you want to do is, on your server, just using a PlayStation Nitrado server for example here, you would go to the file browser, you would go to the missions folder, and this works for Chernarus or Livonia or any other map, to be honest. And then the file you're interested in is CFG spawnable types, which is there. So you can edit it in the web browser if you want. Highly recommend though that you download it, make a copy, open it up into your favorite text editor, so that if you make a mistake, you've always got something you can revert to. And then in the README, basically what it tells you to do is just copy and paste this whole section here. Quite a lot of it, you have to be quite careful. So you would copy that, you go to your CFG spawnable types that you've opened up. If you do a search for vehicles, that should take you straight to the vehicles, and you just over the top of this, get to the bottom. Ooh, we don't want to do it over the top of that, like that. Paste that in, save that, re-upload it to your server, restart your server, excuse me, about to cough, and new vehicles that spawn in will spawn in complete with the stuff in the back. Remember, if a vehicle has already spawned in due to a vehicle event spawn, it will hang around until it disappears, so it gets damaged or its lifetime runs out. The only way that you'll get all fresh vehicles to spawn in with all the bits on would be if you were to do a vehicle wipe, a vehicle event wipe. So there we go. Hopefully you've found this useful. My apologies for not updating this earlier. I guess because I kind of include the same code in with my server packs that include all of this anyway. I'd forgotten about just an individual little snippet for those people who are maybe doing their own thing and just wanted a little bit of help with spawning in vehicles complete with loot in the back. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hopefully you found the video useful. If you have, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.